Hi guys, thought I'd just share a little op shop haul with you. Some stuff I bought and also some freebies. Been out of action for about a week. As you know from my previous video, I cut this finger pulling apart an old rusty typewriter. And I did get the stitches out last Friday. Friday I think it was. But then the doctor said it should, be another day or two until they come out. But since I was there, I was like, oh no, just take them out. I'll be careful, blah, blah, blah. And of course I didn't, I didn't be careful. So yeah, I opened the wound up a little again. And so, yeah, it's back out of action. And then to top it off, early last week, I sprained my right wrist. The ligament here, and it's actually really painful. It's supposed to be in a brace, but of course I haven't had it in a brace for a week, and because you just can't do anything. I feel like a cripple. So I've got left and right hand out of action, but yeah, I still sneak off to my little crafty room to do a few things, but yeah, that's why you haven't seen me for about a week. But I thought this is a nice easy video. I'll just share a few op shop finds with you. So these are some little books I bought over the weekend from an I think it was a Mission Australia op shop. And there's one of my subbies. She's a girl on Facebook. She lives not too far from me. So Kat, these were from Mission Australia. The big one on the corner, you know which one. And look how gorgeous the spines are. And also the covers. And these little books, they were only 50 cents each. So I had to have them. I don't know why I've got so many books. But when I saw these little guys, they're quite small. I think this is 7.5 inches. I don't even know why I'm trying to say inches. I know most of my viewers are American, but I'm not even going to guess. I think it was 7.5 by 4.5. Anyway, when I saw these, I thought these would be perfect for little Oriental themed journals, just because actually the red is a lot darker in real life. It appears a bit lighter on camera. But look at the beautiful inside covers. And there's a girl on Facebook in the Junk Journals Down Under group. Her name's Karen. She's been making Oriental themed journals and they're absolutely beautiful. I don't think mine will be as beautiful as hers. She is like a real artist. I'm just a kind of fake crafter. I'm not a crafter or an artist. I'm just a recycler. So my things tend to be a bit, junky, grungy. That's my style. But she's like a proper little artist, and she makes the most beautiful, beautiful books. And even each little tag is like a little work of art. But I was inspired by her. I thought I'll make a little Oriental themed journal. And one of them I've got in mind for a particular girl. But look at these. They've even got the little ridges on them. Sorry, I'm still sniffing. It's so cold here in Australia. This morning's been really bad. So gorgeous, gorgeous. These ones, I don't want to ruin the spine, so I might just do a hidden stitching. But gorgeous little books. I mean, how can you leave those there for 50 cents each? And these little blue books, they're all dusty. But I thought these little guys would make really cute faith journals. There's another girl on Junk Journals Down Under. Her name's Juni. It's spelled Juni. I've actually mentioned her in a previous video. She makes faith journals. And I did say to her, I might give one a go because they look really beautiful. And I know all the religious pictures. I really, really love them. They always got gorgeous images. So I thought these would be nice for little faith journals. So I got 3 of those. I don't know how old they are, but to be honest, I don't really mind if they're not old, as long as the cover's nice. Oh, these ones are 68. And these little guys, it doesn't say. I'm sure it says somewhere. I'm probably too blind. Ah, see, I shouldn't even be picking these up. Every little turn hurts my wrist. It's never going to heal. Anyway, so those little guys were 50 cents each, so I couldn't leave those. I had to get them. And I also got these guys. These are pillowcases. But look at the fabric. It's so beautiful. I don't know if you can see it, but the thread, the material around here is it's really gold and shiny, and it's so pretty, and it's really thick as well. And on the reverse, it's got this gorgeous material. It looks like ducking. But there were quite a few, I think 4 of these, and they're only $1 each. So I thought I'll grab them, and this would make beautiful journal covers, and this would be nice for the fabric on the inside of the journal. So those are only $1 each. So of course I couldn't leave those. And there were 4 of those, and with those there was also 2 of these. One of them still drying on the clothesline because it was a bit damp still. But I gave them all a wash, and this one is, it kind of reminds me of lounge material. If you've watched all of my videos, you would have seen, it's probably the 2nd and 3rd videos. I rescued some lounge material that was from, 70s or early 80s. It was a lounge thrown out in a curbside cleanup. I'll put the link to those videos down below so you can see which one. But it was this beautiful velvety lounge material, and I made some traveller's notebooks out of them. Well, I thought they were beautiful, but they're still in my shop. They get lots of favourites, but they haven't sold, and they're the most favourite traveller's notebooks I've made. Yeah, I don't know, but I really love the material. It's brown and velvety, and this kind of reminds me of that, except it's green and not as lush and velvety as the lounge material, but this one is really thick as well. I don't know if it was part of the set of the pillowcases, because it does have, a similar pattern, but look at the material on the inside. I love it. So this was $1 as well. It's not a pillowcase. It was, must have been for a really large cushion because it's huge. It's kind of like double the size of a standard pillowcase. So there were 2 of those, and look how much material for $1. Both sides. It's lined as well inside. Part of it. Anyway, so I got those because, one thing I need is more material. Oh my God. I don't even have anywhere to put it. I've got so much material. What else? So those were what I bought. Oh, no, actually, I bought these 2 as well. And these little guys were only like $2 or something because they were stained. And the lady said if they didn't get purchased, they were going to actually be thrown out, because this op shop, if they don't sell stuff or if it's stained, they do put it on a freebie table, but then if it doesn't go after 2 days, they throw it out. And can you imagine this going to landfill? There's no, I don't think people pick these up off the freebie table because they're all stained, but I've washed it. It's come up really nice. There's a few little stains that remained, but I mean, you know, like there's one here, there's one there. But if you're cutting them up for junk journals, it doesn't really matter, does it? But look at this. It's so, so gorgeous. And it's huge. It's a great big tablecloth. Anyway, so I picked this little guy up for $2 or something. Well, little guy, he's a big guy. He's really big. Oh! Sorry, I'm shaking you. You're going to get seasick. Okay, I need a proper camera set up. Like, the camera is really close to my desk, so it's really hard to move stuff around. And there was that guy, and there was also this guy. This guy was $2 as well because he was stained, but this one is beautiful as well. Look at that little lady, little flowers. It's so gorgeous. And these ones, these are embroidered, like machine embroidered, but it looks like they've also done some hand painting on it because this doesn't look or feel printed. So somebody's done some painting as well. And it's gorgeous. Look, it's got lace around the edge. And I can't bear the thought of this would have gone in the bin. Look at that little bird. And the flowers, they've got glitter in them. So this one I washed, it came up pretty nice as well. This looks like it could be a little Chinese lady or something. But anyway, so I grabbed this for $2 as well. And what I'm thinking is I'll probably cut these up for some, I was thinking of doing some mystery packs. Is anyone still into mystery packs these days? I don't know, but I really love, when I pack orders for my Etsy shop, I always try and add little extra bits and stuff. And I really love making up those little packs of, you know, all different things, papers and fabrics and buttons and beads and all that. And I really love doing that. And I almost love doing that as much as making a journal. So what I was thinking, I might make up some mystery packs and put these in it. Okay, so that's what I bought. Now, I did save a whole bunch of stuff off the freebie table as well. But these are things that, sorry, trying to make room. These are things that I did get over a couple of different trips. So this wasn't all on the trip on Friday. Okay. I should do a video for each one, but I never get to. So this one, they originally had a price tag on it of $3. Which is pretty good. But then it mustn't have sold. I don't even remember seeing this on the rack. I'm there quite often. It's just around the corner from my son's. Every time I visit my son and my grandson, I always stop into that op shop. I can't help it. The car like just goes in there. I didn't even have to think about it. Anyway, so it must have sold and they've chucked it on the freebie table. So, oh my God, if you're a junk journaler and you see this on a freebie table, you have to grab it. You can't walk past it. So look at that. Little birds, flowers. Look at all the beautiful trim around the edges. Can you imagine this going to landfill? It's a travesty. Anyway, so this little guy will probably be chopped and end up in some mystery packs as well. The other one, was this. Oh, actually, this is 2. There was this. I have no idea why they'd throw this out. This wasn't stained or anything. But look at that. Look at the beautiful picture of flowers. It's so pretty and it's so shiny. Anyway, so I saved that little guy. Oh, he's got one tiny stain there, but I don't know. There's also this. Now this is a piece of a tablecloth, I think. So it's already been cut, but look at that. It's so pretty. So it's embroidered as well. But so gorgeous. And again, it's got pretty trim around the edges. So, I mean, you know, I've spoken to them before. Instead of throwing them out, I said, why don't you, you know, cut these and bag them up and put them in the craft section? And I don't know, the manager there says they don't sell. And I said, but if they get taken off the freebie table all the time, then obviously someone wants them. But I don't know. She said they get too much stuff to try and keep everything, which I suppose they do, but yeah, I don't know. So I got that. I mean, I think it's good that they put stuff on the freebie table to give it a chance to find a home before it goes in the bin. But then sometimes I think if they didn't price it so high to begin with, maybe someone would have sold it and you wouldn't have to put it on the freebie table. Because a lot of their linens there, sometimes you see for like $7, $8, $9. And you know, sometimes I think, yeah, I would have bought that, but I don't want to pay, you know, $10 for a stained tablecloth, even if it is embroidered. So what happens, it doesn't sell, and then they end up putting it on the freebie table. And you know, had they have put it for a couple of dollars, you know, me or someone else probably would have bought it. So I don't know, I just think $1 for charity is better than nothing. But it's a shame. But anyway, I try and rescue what I can, but they have so much there, you can't take in everything. And that's why I like to give away a lot of stuff, because I'd rather it find a home and go in someone's journal than go in a hole in the ground. But look at this. This was off the freebie table. Embroidered flowers, little butterflies. No, little flowers. Blue flowers. But look at that. It's so big as well. It's such a shame. I can't believe they would throw this out. It did have a few stains, but when I washed it, it came up quite nice. Anyway, so there's that. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. I can't believe they'd throw this out. Anyway, so these I'll carve into little pieces as well, and they'll probably end up in some little floral mystery packs or something like that. Okay, this is one I did get on Friday as well. This is a doona cover, or I don't know what you call them in America. You probably call them, I don't know, they're not quilts, but we call them doonas. I don't know what you call them, but you know, they're like thick padded things that go into a cover, kind of like a quilt sort of thing. But so this is one of the covers. It was really stained, but when I washed it, it came up quite nice. But I won't open it because it's huge, but it's pretty much covered in these embroidered purple flowers. So gorgeous. And that was on the freebie bin on Friday. And yeah, I don't know, it's such a waste. But anyway, that's why I really encourage everyone to, you know, use what you have. Like, there's no point going out and buying brand new fabric when there's so much already out there that's going to go to landfill. But Look at that, it's so pretty. And there's heaps of these all over this quilt cover. So I'll chop these little guys and put them in some mystery packs and happy mails and all those sort of things. The other thing, now these ones, I rescued these books from a different bookstore. I'll actually show, I'm going to actually show some pictures one day. This bookstore, it's a charity store, I don't want to name it, but they throw out hundreds and hundreds of books. They have a huge blue dumpster and they throw out hundreds of books, and every time I go there and park in their car park and I look in that bin and I see it full, it breaks my heart. But they won't let you take any out of the bin either. And sometimes every now and then one of the guys there will let me pick a few books out if the bin is really full, and that's all that's in there, books. There's no rubbish, it's just full of books. It breaks my heart, I can't even tell you, but these were in there. Can you believe that? And look, Beatrix Potter, they're perfect, they're like new. I don't know why they throw them. And I've actually spoken to the manager. I've gone as far as ringing their head office to complain, and you know, I said surely you can give them to, I don't know, schools to sell in school fates or somewhere. And I think the problem is they price their books really high. All their books are you know, like $4 and $5, and people don't want to pay that anymore for secondhand books. They do sell their children's books pretty good. They sell a crate. You can get a big milk crate for $10. But why they would throw this set out, I don't know. And the funny thing is, Kat, you were asking me about Peter Rabbit the other week. I think you were after one, and now I found one, but it's too late. I think you already found one. But anyway, so I saved those little guys from the book bin. This little guy as well. I don't know, sketchbook, but this one, I don't know what, it feels old, it looks old. It's probably 60s. No, 76. But I mean, the cover's a bit damaged, but it's really cute. And I was thinking of actually making this into a sketchbook with some of the original pictures, because it's really cute, really cute. Okay, and these are the other ones that the guy did give me before he was about to hoik them into the bin, and oh my god, I can't believe they were going to throw these out. So this is a set, and look at, it's not a complete set, but look at this. They're all like different art periods, and they are full of absolutely beautiful pictures of, it's got all different artists in here over different periods, and absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. So beautiful. And these ones I've had for a while because I don't know, I have trouble cutting these up. I'm a book lover, and I usually only chop up books that are damaged, or you know, they're not, I mean, something like this, I mean, it's pretty, but there's so many of them around that you see. But these, it's not a complete set, but they're so beautiful. I was having trouble cutting them up. In the center here, these are locations of all of the original paintings. It's so gorgeous. Look at that. But I did decide I'll cut these up because, oh God, I have so many books. I need to start making some journals and getting rid of some. Look at this. So these are actual paintings. This one you probably recognise from the movie The Girl with the Pearl Earring. But really, really gorgeous, gorgeous images. I even asked them, you know, that store that's throwing these books away, you know, why don't you just put a big trolley out the front, you know, fill a bag for $1 or something. $1 is better than nothing for charity. And I argued with her for about half an hour. I rang head office. I got another idiot there. They just keep saying, oh, we've got too many books, we can't sell them all. I'm like, reduce your prices and you might sell them. You know, no one wants to pay like $5 for an old textbook. That's the problem. And they overprice their books so they don't sell, and then they end up throwing them out. But it's a huge blue dumpster. Oh. So this one I did start pulling apart. This one was Gothic painting. This one I have pulled apart. And I actually wanted to make an art journal out of this one. This was my favourite of all the books because I don't know if you know anything about the history of art periods and all that sort of stuff, but the Gothic period, it's just full of beautiful religious images, great big archways, really gorgeous. Look at those. So this one I was going to make, well, I'm in the middle of making some art journals with some watercolor paper, a mixture of watercolor paper, sketch paper, that sort of thing in it, like proper sketch paper. So I've got some watercolor paper, and I'll incorporate some of the original images into the book. Look at that, it's so beautiful. Anyway, so that'll become an art journal. But can you believe they were throwing these away? It's actually so sad. I can't even. Anyway, I'm always complaining about it to everyone I know because it's I can't believe charities would throw these out instead of making money for charity. But anyway, that's it. I thought I'd show you those since I haven't put a video up for a week. I thought I'd show you my little op shop finds. Probably bored you to death, but I know I do like watching other little op shop finds on other people's channels, so maybe someone out there would like to see these. And if you ever see a book or anything that I show and you want to save it from me chopping up, just yeah, just message me. My email address I think is in the description box all the time. Just email me and I'll put it aside for you, because if I can, look, I suppose if someone out there wants it, they're probably going to chop it up as well, because the only people that watch my channel are, you know, junk journalists or crafty people anyway. But, you know, some are damaged, like this guy's damaged. So I wouldn't have a problem, you know, chopping him up. But it is hard for me to chop some beautiful books up. But some I don't. Actually, I'll show you one more before I go. So something like this. This is one I bought. I think it was $1 or something. It is in really bad condition, you know. It's got a lot of water damage, I think, and scratches and marks, and the spine is a bit damaged. But it's really old, and I See this, I can't cut it up. I know people say it's only a book, but when it's an old book, this is 1880. I can't cut it up, and even if it's in really bad nick, I just can't bring myself to cut it up. It's in French. I don't know what it says, but it's just beautiful. It's got little notes. Someone's put their little handwritten notes in there. But this book is so beautiful. Look at that. I know it's really damaged. Look at that. It's got scribble in there. It's got staining. But it's 1880 and it's just so gorgeous. I can't cut it up. So I've got to actually I've got a whole collection of really old books. Because I'm a book lover, but this one I'm actually going to send to my friend James. He's in America. He loves old books as well, and he I think he tried to look up what it's about and everything like that. He did tell me, but I can't remember. Sorry, James. But yeah, this one I'll send to him, because I know when he saw this, when I showed him on Skype, he really loved it. So James, when I get off my bum and pack your package up, this will be in it for you. Anyway, that's it. Thought I'd share that, and thanks for watching. Bye.